Hello, good people. This is Residence Reveal, and I am thrilled to be your host that will be guiding you through this house tour. We will be touring this architectural masterpiece, and I have to say that this is the most beautiful home that we have toured in our channel. So I think with that said, you will be eager to know what this home has to offer. So the first thing you realize is this sliding gate, which is actually massive, and I love how it slides smoothly. We will see that when I open the gate. And coming to this space, it can comfortably fit 3 cars, but if you need to park 4 cars, I think that will be a very good space to park your 4 cars. And on this other side, we have this young garden that is actually massive, and I love its size. And we have this tap that could be used to water your garden. And I think we will move to the house. And before we get to the house, I have to talk about this. It has a marble-like tile, and it is floating. And to make it even better, they have fitted a LED light, which is actually a very good idea. And we have to say that it will be we'll see it better when it's at night. So we will get to the house where the heart of the home is. So let us get to this living room. Oh wow, this is so wonderful. The space is actually very large, given that it's a living room, and I love how they have done the tiling. It's just wonderful. And we have this chandelier that lights your home. It's easy to imagine living here with your family or hosting your friends. And on this other side, we have this massive window that allows natural light to fill the space. And I love how it brings warmth and confidence and comfortability into your living space. On this other end is where you will have your TV. I love how they did a marble cladding just to add some texture into the TV wall. And they have done floated wall panels, and I think that's a very good idea. And actually this color matches with the house so perfectly. We will see this color all over the house with the cabinetries, with the wardrobes. I think that's just wonderful. I love how they fitted this floating TV stand. I think it's just nice. That's so good. And of course we have some cabinetry where you can have maybe some books or something that you may need to have in there. I love how they fit these sockets so that to hide the wiring and stuff. That's just perfect. And you can just fit a very large TV around here. We have to talk about the gypsum because we can't ignore a very good feature in this house. I like its lighting. I'm not sure which socket opens them, but we can realize that they have done a very good finishing. I love how the finishing is just simple, but it's classy. Moving to this other side is where we have your dining space, which is actually very large. Let me try lighting this place. Yeah, that's just perfect. I love how they have the warmth color. This space is just lit so well, and I can imagine having dinner with my family or maybe the guests that you have hosted, and I think that's just wonderful. If I bought this house, I would have a very large art on this wall. It will break the color of the wall, and I think that will be actually perfect. We have this door that leads to your backyard, which we will not open as per right now, and I think it's just massive. Imagine if it was just open. You can imagine the air, that the way it will be flowing in the outside of the space. I think that's just massive. I think you can fit a very large dining set, maybe an 8-seat, whatever you want. I think that's just perfect. We have to talk about this floating sink. I tend to love floating sinks. They are just wow. And it comes with a cabinet. I love that vanity setup. and you can wash your hands in and after taking your meal. I think that's just wonderful. From the living space, we have the kitchen. We will need to light this place. Oh, that's a lot of light. Okay, that's just perfect. We have this kitchen which has a very large working space. I mean, it's just wonderful. And we have to realize that it comes with a fitted oven, which is Von. I tend to love Von. I know someone who has everything that's just Von, and I think that's good. And they have a place where you can fit your microwave, and of course cabinetry in your kitchen where you can have your food stuff, you can have your spices. I think that's just perfect. It also comes with a fitted cooker which has a 3 burner and 1 electric. I think that's perfect, and also comes with a smoke extractor, and I think that's perfect. All of them at Von. I think you'll have to note about that. More cabinetry, of course, and I think that's just wonderful. We have a double sink which has this rack where you can wash your veggies, you can wash your utensils, I mean anything that you want to do. Whether you are a chef or you are cooking food just for your entertainment, I think that's just good, because you have a lot of space that you can use just to do your cooking. I think this is where memories are made. Yes, I think this is where memories are made, and laughters. You have to do all the laughters around here. I think that's just perfect. I have to talk about this drainage. They fitted it so good so that they did not leave the holes like maybe what they do in the bathrooms, and that I think that's just perfect. Let's talk about the lighting. It has a lot of light adi inanimulika ninafeel kwani niko nje. So this is just perfect. And apart from the chandelier, they did the other lighting that's fitted on the ceiling. I think that's just perfect because you need a lot of light into the kitchen. And again, we have to talk about natural lighting getting into your house. And the way these windows are the way down, I think that's just perfect. So let's move to the next part. So you can use this place as your second kitchen because it comes with a sink, and actually they have done a very good cladding with the marble. And again, you can use it as a laundry area because you can fit your washing machine around here, and of course you can have your dryer if you need. And the windows, I mean natural lighting. And here we have the pantry. Feels like someone has been living here, but with the shelving, and it is clearly a pantry. So from this, we will move to the first bedroom. And before we go to the first bedroom, we have this door that leads outside. Again, we will not go to the backyard, so we will go straight to the first bedroom. So this house has 2 bedrooms down here. Before we get to the first bedroom, there's this powder room which comes with a floating sink, a vanity set up with a floating sink, and we will realize this all around the house. I think that's just good. And we have this closet, and I think that's and we have this where we have your tissue. You can have, what else will you need in a washroom? Maybe your tissue, right? Yes. And we have this window that allows natural light. I love the space of this powder room. They did not overlook the space of the powder room. So let's move to the first bedroom. So okay, we have someone here, so I think we'll just move to the next bedroom. This is the second bedroom on this floor, and we could have guests around here. And we have this cabinetry that the color matches so good with the color of the room. Of course, we have the wardrobe and some drawers down here for more storage. And again, the color is just wonderful. And we have this that lights your home. I think that is not working, but we have this. This is a door. Oh yeah, this is a door that leads to your backyard again. So the guests, maybe if they do not need to go that way, they can just go to your backyard and have some relaxing time. I thought it was a window until I realized that it can actually open. We have some sockets where they can of course charge their phone and maybe use their laptop and such. So we have this bathroom. I have to mention that every other bedroom in this house is ensuite. I think that's very wonderful. So we have the shower head. We have a very massive shower head. I think it will sprinkle a lot of water on someone and it will feel so fresh. And we have this water closet, and on this other side again with the floating sink that comes with a cabinetry. So we will move upstairs now that the first bedroom is occupied, so we'll not have that. I had to light this because I love the lighting feature that is on the staircase. It just shows you each and every step that you make on your way up, and I mean this is just wonderful. And getting on the other floor, we have to talk about this staircase rails, and I love how they used this, and they also used this glass just to make that perfect finish into the stairs. And we have this massive window, which is actually a picture window, and I love how they fitted this so that you will not knock yourself inside and outside of the place. And I love how strong it is. They are actually very, very strong, and with the natural lighting, I think that's just perfect. So as we go on our way up, I can't help it but realize this part of the house. It's just perfect. It's giving stars at night, and I think that's just wonderful. I get to be impressed with these small details that they do not forget to fit in the room. So we'll go to the next bedroom that is on this level. It's actually the master bedroom, and it's very huge. We will try lighting this place up. This is just wonderful. The chandelier is small, but it's actually classy. I love how perfect it looks, and I think that's wonderful. With the tiling and the massive space, that will be very wonderful. And we have this sliding doors that leads to your balcony. Wow. The air out here is very smooth, very cold, very fresh. I love it. You have this chandelier that lights your balcony, and you can imagine at night when you are having a chat with your better half, it will be very perfect. They have this, but I think they use this in the staircase rails, and I think that's just perfect the way it's matching the house. I think that's so. Let's go to the walk-in closet because they have a walk-in closet. That's so wonderful. So we have your walk-in closet. It's massive. It's very huge. And given that women tend to have a lot of clothes than men, I think I will have this as hers and this side as his, because women tend to have a lot of clothes. And we have this light, the chandelier that lights your walk-in closet, and I think that's just wonderful. And they fitted this sizable window just to add the natural lighting into the house. I love talking about natural lighting, so I did not forget about that. From the walk-in closet, we have the bedroom stopwatch. Of course, the first thing we realize is this floating sink that comes, of course, with the cabinet. I think that's just good. And we have this water closet. And on this side, they say that they will fit, what do we call it? Yeah, a jacuzzi. It's just that they have not fitted it, but that's what they advised us. Of course, where you can have your soap. Oh, you don't use soap when you're in a jacuzzi. Okay, use shampoo. So I think that will be good. And of course, you have your shower head and your handheld, and this massive window to allow light into your space. You can realize that we have not lit the place. So with this window, I think there's a lot of light coming in, so you do not have to light it when it's during the day. Let's move to the next window that is on this level. I love how the master bedroom is just by itself, and we do not have people moving in and out of place. This is the next bedroom. I have to talk about the natural lighting again, and the window brings it all into the space. Of course, we have the wardrobe as you would expect. and more storage. And we have this light that's fixed on the ceiling, and I think will do need more light. Maybe at night it's just lighting, giving a lot of light into the space. So I think that's just wonderful, because during the day you actually don't need it. You don't need even that one. So I think that's just perfect. We have the washroom, the vanity setup with the floating sink, the water closet, and of course your shower area. We don't have to talk much about that because it resembles, I think, all of the other washrooms. So we have the last bedroom. I love how they had these horizontal windows. I mean, they did not just use one. I think just that's perfect. And I'm not sure why they did not use it as one. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe they thought, maybe it being a bedroom, it did not need the much lighting. Maybe that's why. Of course, with the wardrobe and the storage, and a washroom that resembles the other that we have just explored. So from here, we have this balcony. This oh yeah, this veranda, and it's actually sizable. It's what that's separating the master bedroom with the other bedrooms. We have this balcony, which is really massive. I think this is accessible by everyone because it is not a bedroom balcony. So I think this is just perfect. I feel like if I was to purchase this house, I would add some. Maybe this will come up to this point so that my kids will be safe. But I think they did that because the other side is a bit low, so that's why they fitted this maybe low glasses, right? I think that's why. For anyone that will be asking, this one does not come with the house, it's not fixed. But I think it will fit that just perfectly because hapa kuna jua na kama sahi inakutandika, so I think you'll need that shade. So we'll go to the other side of the house, which is, I would say, the best, because we have to hold parties maybe to open the house. And we have the staircase, which is actually wooden. I mean, I love it. Look at it, it's just nice. And we have these trails that just to add some security as you go up. Have this sink where maybe your guest or maybe someone accessing this rooftop can wash their hands. And we have this powder room that has a water closet where you can excuse yourself for a second, right? So I think this is just, I hope hakutakuwa na kelele and with this wind. Comes with a sink. You can do barbecue. Maybe you can do some cooking up here, just in case you are holding a party or maybe your family feels like taking a break outside. I think they will use this sink just to do their little cooking because we have a very huge kitchen down there. I think this is just perfect. And I love how they used these tiles, and you have to notice that they do not absorb water, so I think they are just perfect. And of course they have done some drainage where the water can just run smoothly on the rooftop. And they have fitted an alarm, so you are safe just in case there is some fire, some insecurity. You'll just need to ring your alarm, and I think police will be all fill around this place. yeah, the ambience is so cool, and actually it's not noisy, it's very peaceful. I mean, it's giving, yeah. And it's 3 kilometers from Thika Road and 500 meters off road. The price is 17 million. I mean, this is just for the given price. I think this place, I would prefer this, because with the ambience, I mean, it just feels so cool. So I have to say, subscribe, like the video, share the video, and leave a comment.